I'm so itchy. My ear.
But yeah, this is how I imagine you, though. It's just like you're like in a grown-up body, but you're like this innocent child, just running around picking up stuff and carrying them back with you like sticks. You just grab this stick and just keep on moving.
I mean, every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name.
Yes, but it's just like an innocent child's play. You know? Like,
can we bring home this cat?
Yeah. Like, you don't even, it's like you're just out in this world alone and you're just like, oh, mine. Like, I'll take care of you. And you just grab it and just somehow take it home. Like that one time when I got in your car and there was these sticks everywhere. And you're like, hey, I got these. And I was just like, okay. And then, it's like I'm just trying to feed my cat.
I know, we have like lifetimes of stories to really go over. Can we just talk about how
it's like if you could find crystals, like if there was like a shop that was outside, just outside, but not like in a shop setting, and it's just crystals, I think you will have a field day. Like I could just see you just like stimming off of everything. Like not even like if it was like displayed like in nature and it had a little price, and it's like
yeah,
go.
Yo, I swear to God, you're astral traveling right now. Like this is like I'm having deja vu of this place that I went with Frank. Hashtag or at It's Wolf on Twitter. Like, yeah, North Carolina, man, and I just went to the shop and you're right, they had an outside thing but it was like caged, but it was all like raw specimens. But like I'm imagining like taking that shop to the next level, like what you're kind of talking about is like building like a shop that's outdoors, but yeah, all my minerals are charging in the sun, and like.
And it's like there's no like canopies or anything where it makes you feel like you're trapped in a store. Like, oh, if I walk in here, I'm gonna buy, but like, you could just go in.
Stop it! Don't stop. I mean,
you could just go in and just be like, feel the natural energy of these crystals.
Yeah.
And then you can.
I'm like, let's go to the flea market.
Let's go to the flea market. But like you can like actually experience it, like, cause when you walk in a crystal shop, you're like bombarded, like it's like closed in energy.
I know, bruh.
So if you have them all displayed out, and if Trina could run through it like a wild child, it'd be all like.
Yo, that's why I said the flea market, cause I could have like all my costumes and all my clothes and just everything. Like I'm just a gatherer. I just want to trade and share my pieces. And tell their stories and turn and burn stuff.
Yeah.
And like, do readings.
A whole bunch of story with everything.
Bro, I mean, you were making me laugh super hard talking about Trina going out on a nature trail and coming back home with a whole tree. Because literally, like, and you were making fun of me also how at Publix, I found a stick.
It was not even a stick. It was like a bark from a pine.
Oh, it's like a palm frond piece or something.
Yeah, and you just kind of like, it was like a random, I was talking to you, and you just bent down and picked it up, and then we're walking, and you put it in the basket.
Hey, man, this book, Animal Speak. Speaking of Animal Speak, I think I left that with Mindy, bro.
The what? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mindy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acupuncturist.
Oh, that's such a powerful book.
Dude, I know, and she identifies so strongly with the insects. I'm definitely gonna have to get the book back because the bird language, and there's also information about how to make those prayer sticks, which is why I've been keeping.
So you identify with birds?
Yeah, feathers. I find feathers everywhere, and like even the condor, and like I just have like these weird connections. And there's something with certain rocks.
I wish I could like somehow project my image of you getting these objects.
All right. Like I said, you're astral projecting. I can bring you like 20 of these objects that have this exact story.
Like,
where like something told me, hey Trina, go over there, and then when I went right there, there was this going on there, you know.
But it's just like I don't know, like how I see it. I guess I'm an Arcturian. like I see it in like a bird's eye view,
Right.
and it's just like I'm following you, but you don't know I'm following you, and I can just see you, and I don't know what's going on in your head, but
I keep hearing like another word. It's not Arcturian, but it's Anunnaki. Anunnaki.
And I can just
Anunnaki! Yo, you're gonna make me grab that book. Speaking of which, Christian has like all these books, and Chelsea has these books, and like, yo, I need to start keeping a library log when people take books. Like, you can borrow a book.
I have 2 of your books.
I know you're good. Trina's just really bad about the library.
Well, you said...
Dude, my ankle is so itchy. I got so many things to think about. I just want to hear back from Mindy immediately and see if she approves of me removing the medal or if I should wait till after the gathering.
I think I know what's going on. I think you're resisting your child.
Wait. What did you just say? Because I was going to say I'm resisting the process, but you just took it to the next level with the child. What's going on?
You're resisting your childhood innocence. Like, that's why...
Oh my god, that's why I'm wearing the butterfly.
Yeah, and you just, like, cause, like you like missing that joyfulness. Like,
Dude, I feel like part of me wonders, like, what is that? And it's weird that you say all that, because that's basically the identification of my ankle, you know? When my ankle shattered, like, I lost a boyfriend, I met ICP, like, literally I got the Dark Lotus albums, I lost a huge part of me, like, I lost my virginity consensually, and just, like, all these things, like, age 15, just, psha!
Just like, cause, like, that's, like, that was your first, trauma experience.
My whole world, like, everything that I knew that was me in my life was just changed. Like, no more rock music, went to rap music. Like, I mean, I was in and out of different levels of music, but, like, right then and there, like, I went dark. I turned gothic. Everything changed. I was obsessed with Hot Topic, metal. Yeah.
I went through that phase too.
Yo, my heart was so broken. My heart is still broken for, like, childhood me. Yeah. And, like, I'm rejecting that. I'm like, no, you dumb kid, you're forced to grow up.
No, but, like, right
Or just,
now,
like, there's part of it that's, like, how long can you skate? How long can you just, like, date, you know? Like, I'm tired. Like, I feel like I wasted a lot of time on partnerships that, like, were guys that...
They were never a waste of time. They were.
No, I never said they were, but clearly they weren't long term, otherwise they'd still be here.
But it's like, they were lessons. Everything is a lesson. Because, like, when two paths, like, you cross each other's paths, and it could be a lesson or you can take it as a burden, but you always want to take it as a lesson. And then you keep it going.
Yeah, so what though? Do you not believe that anyone's going to be married with one person for the rest of their life?
There's people that could be married.
Is there, like, no penguins and people anymore? Like, I just want a penguin. Like, one partner.
There's people. It's just, like, there's, like, billions of people in the world.
And so you're saying there's only one other penguin out there for me somewhere.
There's billions of people. And
Where's my penguin, Sarah?
And sometimes...
Where's my penguin?
Sometimes you just... You have to just experience some people to get.
I'm tired of experiencing the delicacy of the human nature.
Experience.
Okay, I think I've had enough. Can I just have one? I just want this one specimen.
Are you trying to tell me that? Are you trying to talk to me like if you're talking to Saturn?
I know, right? Father Time, won't you please understand my wishes? Do we have to be in retrograde right now? Must our heart breaks, must we go backwards in time and remember to re-become one with the past self, the child me that was injured and broken.
But that child self, like...
You're so cute, your voice. Yeah, I know, my child self is your voice, man. She's crying. She weeps, dude. She's doing what this book calls tantrum yoga. She's throwing herself down on the ground. She's threatening to poop her pants. She is just so upset. She doesn't understand. She just wants to play outside in nature, and you're telling her she has to go get a job and go wear this monkey suit, wear this dress, and this, like, thing that's called a bra that condenses her liver. Like, I'm confused.
Have you ever just experience, like, in just a split moment, the pure happiness of a child, like the state I am in right now? Like, instead of, like, I gotta
Yes,
do this,
it's that childlike eyes. What do you think I'm preaching all the time? That is my goal. That's what this butterfly that I'm wearing right TF now.
But have you sit there instead of, like...
I haven't exercised it. No, my heart is hardened and my lenses are tainted from my past experiences, and I'm struggling to forgive me and to forgive those who have attacked me, especially those who are unwilling or incapable of loving me.
But you're judging the process, and like me, I have trauma, but right now I'm in this innocent state where it just feels nice.
Yeah, it's natural because it's a baby step process of healing the trauma. But it's constant catharsis, Sarah. Like, here we are, exactly, surgery, like, ow.
You just have a lot of things going on. But if you just be at peace with the things
I am.
that coming in.
You know what it makes me feel like, though? I feel like a super Buddhist warrior. Because, like, I don't know if I read that out loud to you, but there was, like, a Buddhist line I read today in one of these books talking about how the Buddhist will purposely put himself through constant, like, traumas and sufferings to basically, like, to not train the self to be, like, all desiring and, like...
Yeah, but there's also moments where you can be all desiring because you want to feel every
emotion. I feel you.
That's how you learn. Like, if you never experience the love, you wouldn't know how to respond to it. If you never experience hatred, you wouldn't know how to respond to it in your physical body. Like, where in the body that feels, you know?
Okay, like, I'm sorry, I can barely absorb what you're saying because, like, I feel like I'm being hit in a pound of bricks in my face of, like...
Because you're trying to judge.
I'm, like, no, like, I'm having, like, an invasion of my middle eye, I guess you can say, like, a brick being thrown in my face, like, having to contemplate the whole surgery thing, like, it keeps...
You're fearful.
I'm so fearful. Like, this is, like, literally my biggest fear. Do you know that? Do you know that?
Yeah, I do.
When I was a little kid, before my surgery happened, I said, I'm never having surgery. I said, I'm never getting fake boobs. I'm never getting a fake face. And then, accident, didn't have a choice.
Because you're a great manifester.
Okay, freaking holding space, bro. You never heard my reading either, and I know you didn't. You freaked me out. It's okay. You're just really great. She says the exact words. I'm a life path number 4. I'm a great, powerful manifester, so when I fear stuff, I manifest my fears.
I think I know something. I came into your life to show you the freedom.
Oh, number 5.
Yeah, the freedom and the ventures. What we always do. We
Bro,
always go on a venture.
That's what I'm saying. Set me free of these fake chains I put upon myself thinking, like, I can't go under surgery again. Like...
Well, that's where you have to conquer your ego.
Oh my god, my ego is chanting all of these most insane things at me, like anesthesia, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna remember. And then my ego, since it's such a big ego, I'm thinking like, hey, wait a minute, let's go to the therapist and have a guided meditation and take me back into the trauma of feeling the pain. Like, nah. I don't even remember being on painkillers or anything when I was a kid, and I refuse painkillers. I'm already popping and going crazy and stressing about things that haven't even happened yet. But basically, I'm covering all my bases. Like, these are the interfaces where, like, these are my interfaces. These are my boundaries that are just, like, my weak foundations. And then there's also the risk, of getting this taken out and risking fracture again due to taking out the metal, plus... Yeah, infectious MRSA, and there was a third one. How about the trauma of cutting it open and it still not being better after removing the metal parts? There you go. There's all of that.
But you have, that's like...
But the freedom, you're number 5, the freedom, the liberty of not being a prosthetic leg anymore. Of being completely freed and healed if it's capable. But this feels like it's so screwed in there and I'm so healed, he's gonna tear me apart. But he seems like a skilled surgeon and I'm like open to being cut wide open. But I also have to point out, like, I can't help but notice my own like need for self-punishment, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm going through a breakup, and right now I'm gonna go just get myself cut wide open. You see the irony of just everything? And I'm sorry, I'm grateful, but, like, I'm just, because like you just said, I was praying for this, I'm getting my prayers, and if it wasn't God's way, like, it wouldn't be happening, and it's very clearly meant to be. It's gonna be a blessing not to have to worry about MRSA again in there by getting those out. But I'm still, like, Sarah, it's so scary. I'm so secretly scared. I don't want to be the little girl that cries and breaks down. Like, as you can see, I'm fighting her, and I, like, don't want her to express herself. I don't want her to cry. Don't want her to whine. Like, I just don't even, like, that little girl is just, like, screaming. She's judging, and she's so frightened.
She's screaming because you're projecting so... Let me finish my whole thing. She's screaming because she's projecting these false illusions out into the future, because you don't know if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad.
Yeah, but it feels so good now, so it feels like things can only get greater from here.
You always...
And I'm a manifester. I will put my every effort into the intention.
See, you manifest, but when you manifest, you always have this other side.
Yeah, my fears, the clouds of judgment, bro. And my emotional attachment.
With your fear, or your ego, that comes into clash, because you're still having a hard time of balancing this unhealed ego. So when you do manifest, you manifest it purely, but then you retrace your manifestation and think of bad aspects, because that's the only thing that you know how to do, because you only know how to handle bad aspects of things, because that's what you subconsciously program into yourself, because you never... I never healed these subconscious. Well, yourself, like your inner self, feels like you don't deserve something to be good.
So I keep self-sabotaging and pushing things away.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not worthy, because, like, I have, like, all these negative stories that every boyfriend I've ever had has cheated and left me. And, like, exactly, like... Mom and Dad were breaking up all the time. Like, what was my fault? Or, like, why was I born into the world if I, like, wasn't fully wanted by both partners? And, like, what is my intention for being here? Like, what are their hopes for me to do? And, like, just not just that, but just necessarily as a human. Like, I guess I'm still, like, a kid and still trying to, like, understand, like, yeah, like, what is this work? And then, like, all, like, you're talking about subconscious programming, like, that I'm supposed to be with a partner and the patriarchy.
And have all these babies and have this white picket fence and have this and that.
But what's so wrong with wanting that companionship still?
It's not, I'm not saying nothing, like, I'm saying, like, as in the program that all of us females, all of us males got illusioned, instead of having just a
sense of self.
Yeah, in an honesty, harmony relationship with harmonious people, you know? We lose that connection of these illusions of we're supposed to be married at this certain time, and we're supposed to have this kind of career, we're supposed to have...
I just keep hearing boo.
Yeah, but, like, instead of us...
But where does this come from? Like, what is the intention to stir us all up inside so we all feel like we're not together in something?
Well, like, how
and then everybody wants to pretend like they got it all figured out and that they're all happy and their job is the best and they're perfectly fine without you.
No, they're not. Not all of them. They like that. They like to push that persona out there. Like, oh, we're perfect. We're this perfect American...
The Jones family.
Yeah, like the perfect Addams family, you know? Instead of looking at the deep subconscious of it. That's why us fillers, we sniff out the bullshit. Like,
I know, but I feel like a hound dog who always goes after, like,
because you're
the injured, like, traumatized people, like the autistic girls, like just these people, they just show up on my path.
Once you heal them, you feel in yourself that you healed yourself.
Yeah, I know, because I see that part in myself. But, oh man, stop it. The healer's contract, man. I never even read that article that I've been, like, that I sent around.
I read some of it.
You need to, if you still got that, like, we need to go over that. That's on study.
Like, I mean, but like...
Yo, my knee is hurting. Like, all this energy. And
you don't take care of your needs.
I know that the knees represent the needs. None of the books mention that.
You know,
But it's so
funny.
cute to hear you say that because I always think of my knees as my needs.
You know, it's so
But this
funny.
is like supposed to be pride and ego, and it's my left that's hurting. And it's funny because like the left is the mom, and with my grandma Candy and my mom, like to me they're people that have no pride. They're like people who aren't very egotistical, but they do have like their own sense, I guess. And I'm inheriting like these parts of me that I want to heal, my ankle and my knee. Dude, my whole thing is itching so bad.
And just listen to me. Pay attention to me, not the...
I know, I'm gonna have to get my medications though.
But listen to me. Like the whole time I was with you, how many times I tapped into the subconscious of you and telling you each little thing that I know how you're working. Like, you know, certain things I have said to you that you haven't told nobody.
Such as?
Like why you film, why you have a YouTube.
Oh my God, say it, because it's never came up. You're the only person who from the outsider saw it without asking me. And if you don't ask me, I'm not going to tell.
Well, it's like...
Because it's connected to my grandma.
Yeah, it's connected to your grandma because you feel like one day you might get dementia and you will forget all
Alzheimer's.
What you have done in this whole world. So you
and who I am and where I've been, and I want all this evidence. And if there's an AI, like, yeah, let her collect me. And if you like me, collect my footage. Exactly, like, but like, exactly. There's also like doxing. There's all this weird shit out there. Sarah, there feels like there's like, there's like bugs underneath my skin. It's like my skin is crawling. And like I did shave, so now I'm like super paranoid.
No, it's because right now what we're doing is actually
super shadow work.
Yeah, and I am tapping.
And my shin is going off. Exactly, everything is going off.
We've been like I'm in a relaxed state. George is in a relaxed.
Oh, is George in here holding space?
George is holding space.
Oh man.
And this is why we come together.
I know.
I am your shadow worker. Like, I mean, you're the light worker, but I'm here to help you.
I know. And, like, we help each other, though.
Yeah, we do. We all, I mean, that's all about...
all healing is self-healing.
Yes.
Here, Heather, I know.
Well, now I'm just saying, like, that's what, like...
Just so you know, the way this room is, I need the kitchen.
I need the kitchen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can have, like, the mood to eat. That plastic thing, I don't know, man. I get some... I just...
You know what's so funny?
What?
Like you have such a stellium in the second house, and which is...
What's that?
Which is ruled by
I need, like, rubbing alcohol. We need to go to Walmart.
And you always like to eat and have a conversations. And you love...
Taurus?
Yeah, you love value. You love material things, but rich and joyful material.
Like rocks and art and sounds like this waterfall and colorful light bulbs.
But like from like people that made stuff, expensive stuff.
Oh, handmade
the most
stuff.
Valuable stuff.
It's an accident though.
And it's funny that it's like it's in your dream state too. Like it's so vibrant and like rich in your dreams. Like
what do you mean in my dreams? Like in my fantasies of my future best self or what?
Just your dreams in general. When you go to sleep, it's very vibrant. It's very colorful. Like
yeah, I always dream in color. You know that?
Yeah, I'm tapping into your dreams.
I noticed.
So like, it's just like even with like when you talk about the flood and your car swooping.
But you're so our connection though is definitely healing the divine feminine.
Because you don't see that. I don't have to look like a... Shit!
What? Oh, God.
Ah, how did that happen?
I don't know.
That's
just
weird.
fix the lights. Like, you know what I mean? Just express them.
Somebody doesn't want us to listen to this.
Well, a lot of different stuff is going on. I was about to tell you, like, there's a bunch of weird stuff going on. Like, I try to tell you that as we raise our vibration, the more we're going to get attacked. We still haven't saged this room, if I may.
I know.
And I felt like, I don't know, there's energy coming into here.
Like, I'm getting goosebumps.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you that I don't know if it's you that's overriding my energy here, or if, like, someone's astral projecting into me.
No, from this lamp.
I'm cutting cords.
From this lamp.
And, like, it is weird that there's no crystals. I'm tempted to bring that bookshelf back in
We
here.
have crystals over there.
I know, with other...
We can put the crystals in here, and then, we can get another bookshelf or something. Find something else beside the road to put the crystals out there. Like certain ones you want to display. But let me finish back what I was saying, because what I was saying is very important. Hold on, now that totally threw me off.
Yeah, I know, it's important. That just shows how important it is.
It's not just attack of you, it's me too, because if I go into my 8th house, shit starts going crazy around here.
Alright, chill, man. I feel like I need shungite, and I feel like my head's gonna explode. And yeah, again, I wasn't sure if this was you under my skin, but then, like, this started going off, trying to tell me that
I'm back.
Yeah, because I was right. I told you, it's something weird, man. Go.
So, like, I don't have to look like a female for my divine feminine
to shine through. I know.
It's what's inside. It's like if you
there is a light inside.
Well,
have you seen The Princess and the Goblin?
Listen, just let me.
I'm gonna make you watch this childhood movie with me.
But if you ever meet a truly, like, divine female, it's like she will make you, like, go onto your knees and crawl to her. And it's like she's your mother, but also your goddess at the same time. That you want her, like, it's like it draws you into it. It's like, teach me, let me, learn, It's kind of like what Heather is. She's like a divine female, and it's like you want. I'm not just using her as an example, but it's like you want to learn the ways of how to be, of not just like, oh, let me express my feminine aspect by something sexual.
I know, my sexual energy is so young. I'm so yin deficient, you know that? And I found out from Mark that it's actually like withered bone syndrome or something like that. It's like something to do with like where my bones don't have enough. So I'm gonna have to like, I might go to Mark tomorrow at Healing Waters if you want to like film and do some.
I have to babysit. Remember.
Oh yeah.
So.
All right, I don't know if I'm still gonna follow through with Mark or what's happening. I'm supposed to go downtown. I'm supposed to tighten up.
Well,
dude, my ankle, like, I'm gonna have to get some more medications, dude.
Yeah, but I'm here to help you, to have you.
I need structure, and I feel like that's where Sarah comes in, because it always seems like Sarah has structure figured out.
You're not always structured.
I noticed that today, actually. But I noticed that that's where I come in, because I'm like that part that's like, hey. I'm that Saggy who's always like, five. And Sarah's like, all right, give me a few minutes. And then she cools down, and then, Kamehameha.
Well, you have to fully let me do things. Like,
dude, I'm telling you, I think we're going to want to put that massage table in here, because I'm telling you might want to lay down on it some days. And, like,
okay.
I'm just thinking it would make a good backup bed.
Like, it's hard for me to have, like, structure with your stuff because I can get it all organized, but it'd be my own organization.
I'm more welcoming to that, you know what I mean? Like, get me out of my comfort zone.
Well, then you let me actually fully take over and you have a seat somewhere.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Because then, like, I can do it when you go to...
Yeah.
I can do that.
All right. Oh my God. Okay.
This place.
All right. Let's just chill. These boundaries. All right. I'm still like, we got all these options, so just chill because my whole like intestinal system, dude. Do you know why I'm really called Toxic B? Do you know that I've lost control of my bowels before?
Yeah.
From anxiety, and that's where my grandma had.
See, and that's another part of why you think you might get
dementia and Alzheimer's, yeah.
Because
the aluminum, there's all kind. I can't wait to get this. Everything.
But
my right boob hurts. I'm dying, Sarah.
It's mostly affects men than women.
What?
dementia.
Well, that's why I would get Alzheimer's like my grandma.
Well, I mean, I think...
I'm craving more cacao, bruh.
And it's in your spine. That's where it comes from. And it can be, they said it could be sexually transmitted. But that's like, not like, it, like sexually transmitted like by when you're like giving birth and stuff like that. Like, there's something like that. I haven't read it in a long time.
Yeah, we need to do more studies on the health, man.
Well, they still don't know, like...
I know, they just always say that they do. Have you noticed that?
Well, dementia is really hard because it attacks the brain, right?
It attacks the brain.
Because, I mean, my stepmom, her dad has dementia. And, like, he literally can't talk. I mean, he just makes, like, cartoon sounds, noise. For real, he really does. You know, that's all he does. And he just kind of stares off in space, you know?
Yeah, but his consciousness is still there.
His dementia is really... It's like...
he's not in his body. Yo, what's dementia in that book? Did you look at that yet?
No. He, like, now he can't really walk. So it's like that kind of dementia where it's like, it's...
Stop it, you're freaking me out.
Because, yeah.
How did you solve the mystery today that I'm recording for memories?
Because I think a lot. And,
I think a lot.
And it came to me, it's actually all the stuff that I told you was previous stuff that I had thought before I went to bed one time. Like, it was like a couple weeks ago. So I
would call that a meditation in motion.
And I just...
Meditation in motion, sorry.
I just, like, figure out some things.
No, that's legit. I said that secretly in a video a long time ago, I'm imagining, but...
So, yeah.
Is that in there?
Dementia. A refusal to deal with the world as it is. Hopelessness and anger. I am in my perfect place and I am safe at all times. And this kind of ties in with the knees, because knees are controlled by Saturn.
My knee is all messed up right now.
Yeah, so your needs and this kind of goes
But this is addressing my feminine needs, like having to accept that I need like a human's touch.
Well,
dude, you called me out about that earlier too. How I need like super emotional and like physical support.
Yeah, because you want everybody, like you get.
No, but you started talking to me in my soul, to my feminine part of me that I wanted to reject, and I really would like to go deeper on that shadow work, where you address. I know that I always have the warrior shield on.
Yeah, you.
But you're talking about my romantic side.
You have this masculine, like, look at me, I'm Trina. You know, I do this, I do that. I can fuck you up, I can mess you up and stuff like that. Instead, you want that sweet, innocent, like that male figure to coddle you and hold you.
The hero.
And protect you and, you know, carry you off into, like, this blissfully sunset, you know?
Yes, with rose-petaled bed, bro. Yeah. A bed made of roses, just no thorns.
But most importantly, it's just, like,
It's like I'm the fairy and he's the satyr, and, like, you just carry me off.
Well, mostly it's, like, this whole world doesn't exist. Like, it's like how I am in my imagination. It's just like
Sarah, hold on. Like, my whole lymphatic system, just everything's going nuts, bro.
Because you're tapping in my energy, and I'm really,
or like no, you're really tapping into my energy, and there's like we're doing like huge unwinding work right now.
Well.
And like I just feel like I might need to really take that medicine, or I need to eat more garlic, or like I need to like. I don't know, Sarah.
Let me finish.
Please force us, get through this. My ankle and just everything's going off.
The important thing that your soul wants is just that holding, just that
dominant male.
Not the dominant. It doesn't. It's just that pureness.
Of that feminine male, that loving.
That pureness of just holding you as deeply and tight, and how the world will just. The curtains will just go down at the world, and it's just you.
No.
And that holdingness of that other life, that other light and it just...
That just never wants to let me go.
Well, it's not even that. It's just in that one split
Space
chance.
and time?
Yeah, it's just that one split space and time. Not thinking in the future, just being so present that nothing exists outside of that present.
You're gonna make me cry. Yes.
Just that.
That's everything my little kid in me wants.
That's how I envision it.
And just like my whole inner kid like wanted that whole thing, and then instead like he got a broken ankle and a skateboard taken away, and like yeah, gave its body away just for it to get cheated on, and then like parents broke up and then moved like 4 times, 4 different schools, no structure. Think you're going to be a psychiatrist, and then the path it moves, and then you're in school, and then this happens, and just all of those illusions are like shattered, and like this inner kid is still there, like remembering that childlike innocent dream of just that.
And then like how I envision it, because I'm still in
trance.
It's just like it goes dark, and it's just the light is only on y'all two.
I know. It's the only beauty in the entire life of the world that is mine.
Yes.
It's like everybody else worships, like you think that I'm the Taurus that likes all material things. But it's like all that I have to hold on to when there's no dream come true, you know?
Taurus is not like just the material, it's the beauty. The essence of it.
I know. Taurus is so loving.
It's like that one photo that you saw of that cow just holding those
Sarah, there's some weird energies things going on, dude.
It's because we're both really shining.
I know, and I'm just getting scared because like I know what happens when this is why we had to like cut our ties before, is because things started getting really intense.
It's okay.
I'm just scared because if this is real, right?
Real,
if there's a light force and a dark force, I don't know. The heavy and the light, or I don't know.
Look, I mean, if
I don't like how lights are, like all this weird stuff. It just doesn't make sense.
The green lights?
That's what I was pointing out, dude.
It's been like that for a
But
while.
that might be just fireflies, man. I'm just trying to calm my inner narrative down, you know what I mean? Like, I know that we're witnessing all these things, and I'm just trying not to judge. And then, like...
You're opening up. You're actually...
Yeah, my inner lotus is blooming.
Yeah, your natural light is actually opening up, and you're terrified. You're terrified.
Yeah, because I'm so strong and intense, and I just feel so alone, and, like, nobody is, like, that darkness that can contain and hold the light. That is me. You feel me? And I just feel eternally lonely because I'm just like, do I have to be a spinster? Am I going to have to be 30 and like still never marry? Like, am I Lizzie Borden? She's a spinster, man.
She was a lesbian.
Whatever. Like,
that's what Whoop said. He's like, she was a lesbian.
I know. Well, I think she is.
She probably
We
was.
should get my Lizzie Borden and sell that.
Well, no, that one burned in fire.
No, I have Lizzie Borden.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, Wolf, why don't you buy that back?
Yeah.
$1,200.
You should.
Beef. I'm just kidding, Wolf. You gave me a lot of great things, but yeah, Lizzie Borden. Lizzie Borden, yo.
But it's like...
Bro, like, no, I'm sorry. I'm still traumatized. My ankle, I feel like I'm unworthy of marrying. Like, and I feel like I'm manifesting that because, like, I'm never letting a guy love me because I'm never fully opening up. I'm always playing hard to get. I'm always, like...
You like them to chase.
Oh, I do. It's a secret. But it's not a secret when you say it.
You like them to,
I do!
You like them to chase you.
I want them to want me, man. I want them to feel like I am not worth giving up on or letting slip away.
That's why you became a dom, because you were...
Because I wanted to rule.
out of regular people, so you know that in that venom.
What about regular people?
That's why you became a dom, because you were not getting that that satisfaction from regular people out in the outside world that don't want to tap into their sexual needs or their fantasies. So in that realm,
I honored
that
myself.
that realm, people do that. That was their fetish, and you knew you can fulfill your fetish of having somebody chase you constantly. So that's why you do that.
And serve and be there for me. But like I want it without conditions and without like attachment.
So now you want the general of somebody.
Dude, yeah, now I'm like I mean it was fun to play the role, but at the same time like I really just want that happy ending.
Yeah.
And like I'm tired of all the front and I'm tired of just like wasting energy.
What? Why is this person calling me? That's weird.
Should I cut?
No, because I'm not gonna answer.
Stop it.
That's weird.
Sarah, you're gonna freak me out.
Somebody wants healing from me. I'm gonna start charging.
But all healing is self-healing, so remember, the thing that you're rejecting in them is what you have to heal.
But this person never calls me. Taylor's calling me. What? Okay, hold on. Hello?
Cut.